with some assistance from somebody to her left, but it's standing okay. It's really when she starts to move that she has trouble. And that would make sense, again, with somebody who's feeling imbalanced because of low blood pressure or dehydration, whatever. It could be a multitude of different reasons, but that one would sort of spring to the top of the list. I think Wolf, as she's getting into the vat, she sort of falls forward. She doesn't quite make it into the vat initially. So I don't know what happened there, if that was just more of a stumble. I don't think anyone can tell.
All heaven knows I'll try.
Who's having this episode that's a little bit unusual, maybe not surprising given again the heat of the day and the medication. But I think, as you say, out of an abundance of caution, I'd probably want to make sure that her blood pressure, do routine EKG, check some basic lab values. And that's not, in medicine you have your strong suspicions. And I think, again, the most common conclusion here is what we've been talking about. But out of an abundance of caution and in an interest in thoroughness, you might want to check those other things. And if it checked out fine, I think she'd have no problem traveling. But if I were Dr. Bardak, who's her doctor, or any of the doctors who have been caring for her, I'd be wondering if they're saying, hey, look, we should probably just get some routine tests given what has happened today.
I look back to the place where I first believed, and I know where the dreamers go. Imagine the world understanding my soul. I know where the dreamers go. I found a place where we'll never grow. I know
that with this pneumonia diagnosis, which she had on Friday, that she would go out in public so much, go to this 9/11 ceremony, then go over to Chelsea's apartment after she had that stumble getting into the van. We can pull that up and show you that as well. This morning, having to leave this ceremony early, and her team said that she played with her grandchildren at the apartment. I mean, with pneumonia, is it contagious? Does that all make sense to you?
Well, it's not every bit of it makes sense, or not every bit of it sort of seems to fit, but it's all possible. Bacterial pneumonia, there are varieties of it depending on what type of bacteria it is that are going to be more contagious than others. When someone has started therapy with antibiotics, you may reduce your contagiousness. The doctor probably would say that you probably shouldn't play with young children, or that you might put them more at risk. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know how serious this pneumonia is. Does it involve an entire lung, a single lobe of the lung? We don't even know how exactly it was diagnosed. It was diagnosed on Friday. Did you get a chest x-ray? That would be very typical to get a chest x-ray. I don't think you can really make a conclusive diagnosis of pneumonia without it.
Where the dreamers go.
Disclose her illness until after video surfaced of her stumbling while leaving a 9/11 ceremony on Sunday is raising new questions about Clinton's lack of transparency.
I just didn't think it was going to be that big a deal.
That as Clinton and her campaign try to turn the transparency issue on Trump, saying he isn't being...
Won't mean a thing